like it? And how did everyone look? Are we stealing stuff from it? Is it problematic? It's brunch movie reviews.
The Shape of Water is about a fish thing with no voice
But
trying
a
to
dick.
fuck someone on land. Liked it better the first time when it was called Little Mermaid. I just thought of that right now.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I liked it.
But that is exactly what it's about.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's-
it's equally about a person on land trying to fuck a fish thing with no voice,
But a dick.
but a dick. And there's a very, very tasteful dick revelation scene where it's kind of Sally Hawkins plays a mute,
Yes.
who begins to smash a weird kind of fish man, and we learn that mutes, you know the old adage about girls always talking shop with their lady friends. You know, they discuss everything.
Yeah.
Even the mutes.
Yeah,
Because
they
first
talk
thing
on
she's
TikTok.
like, she signs to Octavia Spencer, like, let me tell you about this dick. and
And then she explains where, like, how the dick
how
came
the dick
about.
was
I
presented.
still really wasn't completely sure how that
She
worked.
made it seem like
It seemed like it was like a bed, like that goes up into the wall.
Yes,
and then
exactly.
Just like drop down.
Well,
and it's like dick.
It seemed like that there was like something covering it up that it like from which it emerged.
Yes.
Which sounds lovely.
Right. I mean, if I could just have like my dick up in my body and then
Right.
like, present it.
Yeah. Brief's life would be a lot different. It would you just like curl down a piece of fabric and then it would like the dick would just present itself and then you're peeing.
I like where this is going.
So, I like this movie a lot for all of those reasons. No, I liked this movie a lot. I was interested the whole way. It had the secret weapon of all movies, which is to have Octavia Spencer as a supporting
Yeah.
actress, because that movie it's
Automatic Oscar bid.
it's like spending $8 million on your like number 2 defenseman in the NHL. You're like, man, that's a real fucking luxury. Because you're like, man, what does this say about the rest of this team?
Yeah.
Because even if you don't have much else, you're like, you got that really good player right there. It's not being put in the biggest role, but that's adding some fucking strength.
Yeah, that's like an auto bid for Oscars. So, what did you give it for? Did you like it?
Did we like it out of 4? I give it a 3.4.
Hey, same score as me.
Really?
Yes, 3.4 out of 4.
So you liked it?
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I thought it was a really good movie. Probably my favorite part of this movie was like the set design. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like it was really its own little world, and it felt like, and everything was just like so perfectly shot.
Yeah.
I do hope that this wins for production. Because
Yeah.
it's nominated for that. So.
Well, what? Oh, well, you know what's gonna fucking win?
Dunkirk.
Fucking
because of the
Dunkirk, because they
ships.
used real ships. Oh, shut the fuck up about the real goddamn ships. Yeah, no, I wouldn't mind that at all. I think that everything looked really cool from... there were some great shots, and I guess we'll go into how did everybody look from here. There were some great shots of Michael Shannon. A lot of fucking Breaking Bad shots of ground up, just fucking intimidating. And I texted you during my... this podcast is brought to you, by the way, by RunP. Do you use RunP?
No, but I know that you do, and I've tried it. It's just not for me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't usually pee during movies
okay.
anyway, so it's kind of useless. There's a lot of like, way more confusing than it needs to be.
You think so?
The app and its design.
Oh, no, I use its website.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I like to get up and stretch my
MapQuest
legs.
it.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
back in the day when you needed to find directions to somewhere, you go to MapQuest and then you print those.
Print that
babies
shit out and put them on the fucking passenger
Side
seat.
seat, yep. Oh, man.
So, yeah, I texted you during the pee break. I was like, man, Michael Shannon kind of doing it for me. I'd never really thought of him in that way, but he is quite hot. He's a bad guy. He stinks, but he is...
yeah. I mean, I have that in my category. How did everyone look? I said Michael Shannon as a villain. Italian chef kissing his fingers.
Oh,
because he is just the perfect villain.
Yeah.
And especially in a...
With the candy?
Oh, yes. Like, all of his mannerisms
Yeah.
is just so great as a villain. Also, I had Michael Stuhlbarg. Anytime Michael Stuhlbarg's in anything, it's so satisfying for some reason. Like, he is just somebody that I really, really like. And it's hard to pinpoint exactly why. I know that he's a fantastic actor, but, like, there's just a really calming presence.
I'll tell you why. It's because of his fucking performance in Call Me By Your Name. That guy's got a fucking lifetime pass.
But I loved him before that. I loved him in Boardwalk Empire. He was awesome in that. He's just like he's like a father figure to me.
Yeah, well, he's quite a good father figure in that. I'm trying to find my notes from The Shape of Water because I can't find it, but I remembered thinking Michael Shannon looks very, very hot, and then they showed him. Did I not take notes on this? And then they showed a sex scene with him, and I remember thinking, all right, never mind. There was something specific about that sex scene that I was like, weird shit, man. Or like maybe they showed it. Maybe he just didn't look as amazing.
Oh, he was bleeding during it.
Maybe
he was bleeding all over his wife, and his wife was saying, "Hey, you're bleeding on me," and then he said, "No, don't talk."
Well, that's weird too.
Weird sex scene.
So it stinks that you've told me 2 weird things that he's done, and I'm like, I don't think that was it either. There was like he did like 11 weird things during that sex scene, but he looked great, and Stuhlbarg had a good kind of nerdy look about him.
Sally Hawkins was naked a bunch. She looked way better than I expected naked.
Yep.
I wonder if there was a body double involved, but if not, good for her.
Problematic.
Why? Why is it problematic? It's fair to wonder.
You're saying a woman can't have a good body?
No, I just wouldn't expect Sally Hawkins to have a body like that.
So she needs a different woman.
Maybe. It happens a lot. Hollywood is very deceptive.
Hey, he said it. I didn't.
Okay.
I'm kidding. That wasn't problematic at all.
Yeah, I know. Right. The fish was gross.
Yes, would not smash.
Fish did not look good.
Sally Hawkins is a real. She's a real sweetheart. That.
Yeah, she bit the bullet on that one.
He must have been funny.
I gave looks to a 1.6 out of 2.
Yeah, I'll give it a 1.8 out of 2.
Okay.
Are we stealing anything from it? Again, I'd like to steal whatever that penis situation is.
I had a straight 0 out of 2 for stealing stuff from it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that I could steal anything from this. But even if there was something that I'd steal from it, I think that I would give it a 0 out of 2 anyway. Simply because this movie stole some stuff from other pieces of pop culture that I watched this year.
Such as The Little Mermaid.
Such as The Little Mermaid. I did not watch that this year, but that's
not yet. You haven't gotten around to your early viewing yet.
The little monster thing ate the head off a cat. Mm-hmm. I remember when I watched Stranger Things season 2.
Yeah, but that happens in every. That's like a
that's not prerequisite
like a
for
classic,
being a monster.
Right.
You have to eat a cat.
Yes.
Number 2. This is not the only Sally Hawkins movie this year.
Where she's naked, Paddington 2.
She was not naked in Paddington 2.
I don't know. Maybe you might see it again.
Deleted scenes.
Get around to that 5th screening. Yeah.
This is not the only Sally Hawkins movie this year or that I've seen recently in which a character floods a bathroom and then just starts swimming in the bathroom.
You know what? But to be fair, I thought that when I saw Paddington 2, so Paddington 2 jacked Shape of Water.
Was that Paddington 2 in which he floods the bathroom?
Yeah. Right?
I think it's Paddington 1 because that was like when they first brought him home the first night. He was trying to figure out how the shit in the bathroom worked, and he ended up flooding it all. So
if it's Paddington 1, then yeah.
Then The Shape of Water jacked that, yeah.
Okay.
So 0 out of 2 for stealing stuff.
I'm giving it a 1 because this is something I'd like to steal, but I know I won't, and that's why it gets bumped down to 1. I always liked that Dave Grohl always chews gum when he's playing, and the reason he does it is for it helps him not gag because he screams so much. But I always thought it was cool that every time you see Dave Grohl on stage, he's chewing gum, and when he's singing, he's chewing gum.
It's casual look.
And it's just like a cool kind of look. And I remember thinking like, I wish I had some kind of thing like that where like, oh, Deej, he's always doing this, and it's not like a thing that you're forcing on anyone, but it's just like a very subtle kind of cool thing. And Michael Shannon had that with the candy.
Well,
now,
I thought you were going to say something else.
Now, he goes a little far with it because he talks about the candy a lot. Mm-hmm. Michael, honey, no one wants to hear about the candy. It's a really cool look. It's not as cool when you're like, so, I was taking a little candy break. Don't know if you noticed. I eat this candy. Like, yeah, we all thought it was cool, and it reaches a point of diminishing returns. So, in fact, I won't give it a straight 1. I'll give it a 0.9.
A line that I wrote down that I thought about maybe I'll steal. It was, "Hey, I need you to unfuck this mess."
Oh, who said that?
I don't recall, but I would assume that it was Shannon,
Richard Jenkins, or Michael Stuhlbarg.
No, I believe that it was the military.
Not Sally Hawkins.
The military guy who told Michael Shannon that he needs to unfuck the mess of the monster being stolen.
Yeah.
Which I think that's a cool thing to say.
Yeah.
That when somebody screws something up, hey, unfuck that.
Well, they're copying Tony Braxton on Break My Heart. So this is a very derivative
Stealing
movie.
everything.
Yeah. Was it problematic? Again, it's so wild and so like it's problematic because like you can't be fucking that fish, lady.
Yes. My one note under problematic is she fucks a fish, man.
Yeah, like can't be. We're not fucking fishes. I definitely took notes on this movie. I don't know where the fuck it is. I think Apple took it from me, but I remember one of my notes was, "Wait, is she gonna fuck it?" And then it was, wait, are we supposed to be rooting for this? Like, is this now a movie about like
it definitely feels
crazy mute lady fucks the fish?
It feels like they want you to root for her to fuck the fish.
But
I don't think I could. I was rooting.
No
for
one's
that.
telling you that like they're living. So that this is obviously a world where weird stuff's going on. But no one's telling you that like fish fucking is one of those things.
Yeah,
she's a trailblazer.
Everybody, like, the entire movie building up to that moment was like, hey, we don't really know the capabilities of this thing.
Right.
We don't know what it's about.
So she's a badass that she's putting that in her.
Yeah, they're researching what this thing is and what it can do, and she's just, like, hopping on.
Yeah. Also, kind of problematic. Richard Jenkins, love yourself the way you are. You don't need to dwell on the hair thing. He didn't like the fish guy until he gave him his hair back.
That's true. But yeah, I mean, like when they brought the gay storyline into it, I was like, okay, this kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Like he's a man with he's struggling to come to grips with who he is. Because
yeah.
people don't accept him for who he is.
You know what I loved about this movie was that I liked it more than Avatar, and I couldn't fucking wait to get out of the theater and be like, next time someone fucking mentions Avatar, I'm gonna be like, oh, you mean that fucking trash ass bootleg, The Shape of Water? Because The Shape of Water, or Avatar, everyone was like, oh, the visuals are unbelievable. Sigourney Weaver, fuck Sigourney Weaver. And like, it's so blue, and like, who the fuck cares about like any of these fucking things? None of this shit is real. I was at least interested in this storyline, and that guy, again, would not smash, but he looked kind of cool. He was
intriguing.
He would like light up at some point. Yeah. Did he make noises? Was he like, oh?
No, I don't think so. I never remember him making a noise. But I did think that it was cool when they like touched him. He like basically turned into a Tron character.
He'd be like, ooh.
He had like those little like he had like it was like a runway. It kind of lit in certain areas. It was basically like guiding her to his dick.
Right. Well, so again, wouldn't smash. He was sexy.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he had like he had a way about him.
No, he didn't.
You put that guy on the dance floor, and you're gonna have a lot of ladies the next morning signing to their friends.
Do you think Armie Hammer would have fucked him?
Yeah, I can't believe they say that Armie Hammer is 24 in that movie. Get the fuck out of here. He was 90.
35.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I did not like, there was a problematic portion of this movie that I did not like.
What?
Octavia Spencer said that she doesn't trust little people.
Really?
Yeah, she said that she says that short people are mean, and it must be the air down there. I love that. Found that very offensive.
I am for sure going to use that a lot. It must be the air down there.
Which is kind of a hilarious way of twisting the, hey, how's the weather up there?
Right, you just be like, yeah, put it on the little short people. I like the idea of it being something about the air down there, because imagine if, like, short people were walking around just being assholes, like, hey, what's up, you still... Fuck you! Fuck you! Ah.
Oh, fuck you. What did you think about the scene where Michael Shannon goes to the bathroom and doesn't touch his penis while he pees, and then
doesn't
wash his hands. And he says
he's like, didn't touch my dick.
No, he doesn't say that.
Yeah.
He says, you only wash once, either before or after, but if you wash twice, then you're a man with something to hide or something like that.
Yeah. Hey, if you fucking give a speech about your hand washing habits
Yes.
after not touching your dick, you've got something to hide, brother.
He is like the weirdest villain because he does like these cool villainous things and then ruins
And then-
them by being like, "Hey, did you see that thing that I did? It's
Yeah.
kind of villainy, right?"
Yeah, yeah. I wish that he were mute. If he were mute, then this movie would have been a fucking 10. Yeah, fucking weird shit. But was it problematic? I didn't really. Yeah, you can't be fucking the fish. So
I gave this one a 0.25.
yeah, I'm gonna give it a point. I'm gonna give it a 0.6.
I mean, like, you can't fuck a fish, and also just like, spoiler alert, the ending of just her getting shot and then like dragged down into the sea.
Yeah.
For a life underwater.
Yeah. Oh no, she fucking drowned right away.
Yeah, I don't understand. No, that's not true because her scars.
Oh yeah, that's right. You
turned
gave her
into
gills.
gills.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't need dumb children jumping into the sea and drowning because they watch The Shape of Water and they just think that they're gonna sprout gills from this magical fuckfish.
That's true. Also, when I was a kid, I saw a fucking like dead bird on the sidewalk, and I was like, "Look at this shit! It's dead!" And I went to pick it up, and my parents were like, "You can't fucking touch a dead bird." This movie is not good for that.
No,
this movie
yeah.
is like, see something you don't know.
There's gonna be like
touch that shit.
There's gonna be like a 4-year-old fucking goddamn clownfish in an aquarium.
Yes.
And he's gonna be
Touch
like,
it.
"Well, the fish was nice to me."
Good things happen, kids. And that fish wasn't even nice to her at first. That fish was negging hard in the beginning. He was like threatening to eat her and shit, trying to eat her. And then she brought in fucking records. I don't like fucking play vinyl for a girl unless like it's like our 300th date.
She gave him the easiest snacks ever. She just gave him eggs.
Yeah. That's problematic. When people, too many fucking Michael Stuhlbarg egg movies, like, why do we have to keep showing people
that's
eating
right,
like
I forgot.
hard-boiled and
Yeah, I
soft-boiled
forgot
eggs?
about that.
It's a very unattractive thing.
Yeah, not a fan of that. Also, this has been a huge year for eggs. Between Logan Lucky, remember Logan Lucky?
Yes!
Daniel
Big-
Craig?
yeah.
Assault?
Yeah.
Wow, there's been like 3 prominent egg-eating movies.
Big, and what's it called? What's the fucking Murder on the Orient Express?
Did they do an egg thing?
There's
in
a
that?
big hubbub about the egg size. Remember? The kid goes to bring him eggs when he's there to solve a crime, and he needs 2 eggs that are exactly the right size, and he's got a fucking egg measuring thing.
Oh, that's right. Wow,
Fucking 2017.
It opens up with that
Yeah,
scene.
2017,
Wow.
the year of the egg.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Good for us.
Huge. Well, it makes sense that this is going to be a stretch. It makes sense that it's the year of the egg because that was also the year that Trump got elected. Let's add him up. No way. It shouldn't have been so fucking problematic. What the fuck?
Yeah, man, my score is way lower than I think reflects how I feel about this movie. But that's what this rating system is.
Yeah.
It surprises you.
Those are the rules. I didn't write them.
Yeah, we did. But what'd you have?
6.7.
I had even worse. I had a 5.25.
Oh my god.
I
Yeah,
know.
that's
tough,
That's
man.
incorrect. Yeah, that's like I heard everything you said though, and everything you said was right and made sense.
It's just the way that's the way it goes, man.
Man, Shape of Water, the hard luck loser this year's brunch's ratings.
Very narrowly missed out on being piece of shit of the year.